What is going on, everybody? It has been quite a little while since I've made a video. I don't know that I just haven't, not that I haven't really been in the mood, but just really haven't been motivated to make one, I guess. I got a stack of stuff, and I was waiting for one more card to come in. It was supposed to be here yesterday. It didn't come. It didn't come again today, so I'm just going to go ahead and make this video now. I'll have that card in my next video along with one other one that I purchased today. Yeah, just a big pile of stuff that's added up for quite some time. I just need to get it off my desk and organized into its boxes. Up first, this was just a cheap little purchase, 99 cents, buy it now, free shipping, from 2017 Absolute. This is the base card. The reason I picked it up is because I like anything of Matthews in his Acme Packers uniform and the retro throwback. So, neat little card. It's Absolute. Nothing, it's exactly what you would expect from Absolute football. So, there was that. These three cards I purchased off of Check Out My Cards. Got this Allen & Ginter Black Mini of Madison Bumgarner just because it's a badass looking card. Like that one. This is a tough card to find. This is from 2015 Topps Purple Parallel. And this was exclusive to Toys R Us. So, went ahead and grabbed that. Clay Sack and Jay Cutler. More on that later. And this card, I picked those two up just because I wanted to make the order bigger than one card. But this was the reason I made that order. This is from the Panini Father's Day, I believe, Panini Father's Day packs. This is the black press proof, blank back. These are short printed out of 5. And just like the way that one looked. Look really good with a blue ink signature on there. Anyway, that was a come-see purchase. Grabbed this card because it's one of my all-time favorite parallels, if not my favorite. This is from 2014. Yeah, 2014 Topps Black Border. Ha Clinton Dix rookie card. Really dig that card. Numbered 13 out of 59. I like that one. My light isn't very good today. I didn't feel like shooting the video outside. It's a little humid. It rained here earlier today, and it only rained for about 20 minutes, and then the sun came out, so it's pretty much a steam bath out there. This card here, this is a pretty huge card. This was on eBay quite a while back, and I made an effort to win it. I put in my bid at the very last second. Nobody had bid yet, and I think with like 7 seconds left or something like that, I put in a bid. Well, I got outbid and I didn't win it, so I was like, oh, that's a bummer. I was just bidding to make sure it didn't go too cheap, and I didn't win it, but didn't think anything of it. Well, I think 29 days later, I get a message from eBay on my phone. I get an email. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is. And I look, and it's a second chance offer to purchase the card. I was like, oh hell, the bidder or the buyer didn't pay. So I looked at it and I was like, I went back and looked at the auction and I realized that nobody else had bid besides me and the winner didn't pay. So had the winner not even bid, I would have won the card for the opening amount. And there was quite a difference in price. I think my second chance offer was right around $118. And had the other guy not bid, I would have won it for 75 bucks. So I messaged the seller and said, you know, I really appreciate the second chance offer. It's a great card and I'd like to own it. I said, but here we are a month later, and I said, I don't feel good about paying close to $50 more for the card than had the guy who bid not even have wasted the time. with no intention of paying. Had he not bid, I would have just won it for the opening bid at $75. So I appreciate the counter offer, but I'm going to pass. Or the second chance offer, I'm going to pass. And he messaged me back and he goes, you know, I didn't even realize he was the only other bidder. He goes, if you want it for the $75, it's yours. I'm like, done. Easy. Really easy. He sent me the second chance offer of $75. I bought it and paid for it instantly because it is badass. But this is from 2017 Panini Pantheon. This is the Legendary Monuments Quad Prime. This is the bronze parallel, numbered 1 out of 2. And you see the names there: Julius Peppers, Michael Strahan, Bruce Smith, and Reggie White. And this card is incredible looking. Have to give it up for Panini on this design. The Mount Rushmore theme is awesome, and for the best pass rushers that ever lived. But obviously the reason I wanted this was for Reggie White. And everybody else in there, you got Peppers has a 2-color patch, Strahan 3-color, and Bruce Smith 3-color, and it's a little dirty. But the reason I wanted this card so bad was the Reggie Relic. It is a chunk of helmet. And when you get in real close on it, you see that it's from the inside of the helmet, part of the warning label of an actual helmet. So it's a really cool plastic piece. Got a big ol' black mark running through there and some letters down there in the corner. Just a super, super unique Relic card. So getting that card for $75 is a win all day long. And will most likely be the most unique Relic card I ever own, because I like the helmet piece cards, and that's about as cool as it gets. So super happy to get that. I'm glad the seller was reasonable and gave me the price had the other guy not bid. Thought that was really cool of him. Does not happen very often, but you know, every now and then it's all about communication, people. Just communicate with your sellers. I guess the rest of this is Clay. Yeah. The rest of the stack is all Clay Matthews. So I'll go ahead and get into what you're seeing right there. This is my mini helmet signed by Clay Matthews and KGB, Kabir Baja Biamila. KGB was the Packers' all-time sacks leader until this year, and last week on Thursday night, Clay sat at 74 career sacks. KGB held the team record at 74.5. So Clay needed a sack or a half sack to tie a full sack to pass him. And on the first defensive play, Clay got to Mike Glennon, sack, forced fumble. Beautiful thing of beauty. So Clay passed KGB to be the #1 sack leader for the Packers. So I thought that was really cool. And this helmet, basically the guys swapped positions. You had the #1 and #2, and just swapped. But I love KGB's signature because it is so unique. You don't get the KGB out of any of that. He puts Jesus with the exclamation point, but this is a really cool inscription. Packers Hall of Fame in 2013. Super cool piece there. So, like, I love owning that thing. It's real neat. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the Clay stuff. These 4 cards I purchased from a fellow Packers fan through the Packers Facebook page, or Packers group. I got this from him. Just the base Inception. I think this is, what, 2013 maybe? Yeah, 2013 Inception. I needed the base card for the rainbow. Still 1 or 2 more colored numbered parallels out there, but got that from him. I got this beautiful card from 2011 Topps. This is the gold border team card, Super Bowl XLV Championship. That is numbered 2011. I purchased this from him. This is 2009 Topps gold border rookie card. numbered out of 2009. 989. 989 is cool for me. The Rock station here out of Kansas City, Missouri is 989 The Rock. So, neat little serial number factoid there. And then the last card I bought from him was from 2011 Gold Standard. One of my all-time favorite products. This is the Black Gold Parallel. I need more light. But that is numbered 5 out of 10. I own 3 or 4 of the 10 cards. Can't remember which. And chances are this card actually used to belong to me because I ended up selling it in the Packers group. So there's a chance number 5 out of 10 already belonged to me at one time, and I got it back. Next, love this little thing. I messaged the seller on eBay offering to buy this outright when he listed it at auction. I offered him a nice chunk of money, and he should have taken it because he declined and said, I'm going to let the auction run, and I won the auction cheaper than I had offered him. So, love when that works out that way. But this is from 2017 Donruss. This is the jersey numbered parallel. All the cards are numbered out of the player's jersey. This one just happens to be the 52 out of 52 for Clay. Love that card. I didn't want to do the rainbow for this one, but when I saw this card, I had to have it. So freaking cool. Okay, what do we got here? I purchased 3 cards off of eBay. A fellow Clay collector, he was selling off a bunch of really nice Clay cards to thin down his PC, and this was one of them, and I needed this. I have a raw copy of this card, and I've just been too lazy to get it graded, and I was like, hey, I'll take a chance of trying to win this already slabbed. From 2014 Museum Collection Signature Series Autographs Gold, numbered 17 out of 25. Clay Matthews. Beautiful, bold signature on there. This was Clay Matthews' very first on-card autograph for Topps. Was this card right here. So, nice to have that. I have the silver ink, numbered out of, I think it's out of 5. Might be out of 10. Silver ink, anyway. I have the, yeah, it is out of 5. I have the silver ink out of 5, graded 9, 5, 10 as well. I have a raw copy of the gold ink, numbered out of 5, that I need to get graded, so I need to put together a graded order. I'm just lazy. So I was happy to get that one. Purchased this one from a fellow member of the Packers group. Got a great deal on this card. He gave me a really good price on it, so I couldn't pass it up. 2015 Topps Chrome Veteran Autographs Variations. Autograph graded 9, 5, 10. It's really not going to pick up great on this. You can see it a little bit there. It's a refractor, so it's got a nice rainbow shine to it. But super cool card. Another one from 2015 Topps Chrome. I have almost every one of his autographs. The only one I do not have, actually 2015 Topps and Topps Chrome. The only card I don't have is the Superfractor parallel of this. And the guy I purchased this and the other 2 cards off of, he actually owns it. So I might hit him up one day and try to buy it. We'll see. But really cool card there. So happy to get that one. Thank you, Ryan, if you're watching the video. I don't know that you really watch much YouTube, but anyway, these were the other 2 cards I purchased from purchased on eBay from the other Clay collector. These are from 2016 Panini Impeccable Football, the indelible ink printing plate autographs. That is the cyan. Beautiful on-plate autographs. Got the cyan and the magenta. And I got all three of these two in the museum autograph. I got such good prices on them. I was so pumped. The price I got all three of them for was just a tad bit over what one of these would have cost on its own when the product came out and these were selling. So I was really happy to get these. But I love autographs on printing plates. I just think they look really good. These two really pop. So happy with those. And then finally, this card. I passed on this card so many times, and it just kind of kept nobody was buying it and put it in their collection. It changed hand a couple times, but nobody would keep it, and I just didn't. It got hit in a guy broke a case of this product, and his case was horrendous. And usually when stuff like that happens, whenever people post a case break and they're like, everything's for sale, and you realize it was a really shitty case, you're like, damn, if that card I want, I know it's going to cost me, because they're going to try to recoup as much money as they possibly can. And this guy needed to recoup a lot because he didn't have anything of super high value out of it at all. But he and I weren't able to come to a price. He wasn't anywhere near what I wanted to pay, and it ended up going on auction on Facebook or on eBay. And I didn't go after it. I was going after different things at the time, and this one just wasn't a priority. And it ended up selling, and it found its way to Facebook, and it kept getting posted all over the place for sale. And I was like, it's just, I don't want to pay what I know it sold for on eBay. So I just let it go. But anyway, the guy who had it, he was a clay collector, but he was interested in other ones, so he talked with me quite a bit, just talking about different clay cards and what I thought cards that he had were worth and everything. And we just talked for several days, and then one night he messaged me and said, hey, before I put this on eBay, do you just want it for this price? And the price he gave it, he told me. I'm like, well, I wasn't really looking to buy it, but I said, for that price, yeah, I'll take it. And he offered it to me for $75, and I couldn't pass it up. I was like, yeah, go ahead, I'll take it. And when I got it in hand, I was like, holy shit, I should not have been passing on this card all this time. I would have paid what it was selling for. And I was like, man, I'm glad I ended up with this, because these cards are beautiful. I thought these cards were super glossy, and it just really didn't appeal to me. But these cards are matte finish, except for the foil on it is a beautiful emerald. This is from 2017 Panini Majestic. This is the Team Pedigree Emerald 101 autograph of Clay Matthews. And it is gorgeous. See, I love that matte finish. So it's all matte except for the green foil and then obviously the sticker. But it's a perfect signature on there. And Emerald Packers cards, they're perfect. That's the parallel you want. Beautiful scripted 101 on there. So really, really love this card, and I'm glad I didn't regret or end up being regretful for passing on it for so many times. I'm glad I ended up with it, because it's a very pretty card and one of my favorite looking that has come out in a long time. So that's all the cards I have to show. As you can see in the background, there is another piece of memorabilia. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try to turn off the light on the fan. Yeah, then it's really hard to see. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. But anyway, I'll get up and get a good look at that. But it's a beautiful crystal photograph, 16 by 20, of Donald Cowboy Cerrone. I love that it's all black and white, except for his mouth guard with the Budweiser mouthpiece with the American flag in there. Signed it, Cowboy Cerrone, and then he inscribed it. See that? Anyone, anytime, any place. That is his mantra. He is a badass. I love Cowboy Cerrone, my favorite fighter. I already had a 16x20 of him, but I couldn't pass up one with an inscription on it, so I had to pick it up. So yeah, that is my video. 20 minutes. That's pretty damn good for me with the amount of cards I had to show off. Didn't really have much to ramble on and on and on about. The Packers are sitting at 3-1. I'm pretty happy with that. I got a tough matchup the next 2 weeks with got Dallas this weekend, followed by another division game with Minnesota. So, and it's been a rough first 6 weeks on the schedule for the Packers. All the freaking injuries that they've sustained, it's irritating and upsetting. Thursday night against the Bears, I was really worried going into the game with all the inactives that we had, but luckily the Bears were the Bears, and they were able to get out of there with a pretty easy victory. And it was just crazy because our offensive line that we had starting that game, they were all guards. We didn't have any healthy tackles. All guards. It's just brutal, and they stepped up. They really, really stepped up and allowed Rodgers some time in the pocket, and then allowed him time to scramble around and make plays. So that was a fun win for the Packers over the Bears. I liked that. So yeah, there we go. That's my video. Just over 22 minutes. Hope everybody's doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.